Sorry.
Tell a story. Sorry, didn't mean to leave you sad.
No, that's okay. This is the place where you can do that. You know, we've all done that. Those are the stories we tell first. Because I have a couple of those, and those are the stories we tell first. Because they've been with us the longest.
Oh, yeah.
So thank you for that.
Mhm.
Okay. Next up is another one of our resident tellers, S.W.I. Spoken word imagination. What is it? Illusions. Spoken word illusions. S.W.I.
You know, when you go to learn a language, like you want to go to a country that doesn't speak English, if there's anything that you need to know, it's just one thing. Where's the bathroom? And for our purposes, the bathroom's probably just a little ways, I don't know, 20 paces, and then hook a left, or thereabouts. But anyway, that said, people have told me that I happen to be a poet. And I'm like, but that's what they call me. So I guess it started out where way back in the day, first thing that I ever wrote of my own accord, nothing to do with school, nothing to do with any challenges or anything like that, was this limerick called Evil Daylight and Appealing Night. Evil Daylight and Appealing Night. It was a limerick, yeah. Anyway, and that was where my mind was at the time. And I think if I remember anything about it, was that it was like comparing the dredge of the daylight and then comparing it to the choice of being up at night. Anyway, so that's how I started and began to write stuff, converted to something called Christianity, and began to write in that light. So I would present my stuff onto bulletin boards because it was just too expensive to be on the internet at that time. There was a thing called CompuServe. It was like, what was it, $12.50 an hour to be on. And if you're on after 10 o'clock at night, it drops down to $6 an hour, but that's still $6 an hour that I don't have. Anyway, so I would put it onto bulletin boards, and the feedback that would come to me was, too religious. I'm like, too religious? Too religious! And I felt condemned, you know? I'm like, I'm pouring my heart and soul out, and somebody's just writing me off because they don't agree with a certain belief. The truth is, they love religion. People love religion. They just love their religion. A religion that is contrary to what they believe, they don't want anything to do with. So I'm thinking to myself, you know, if I'm going to have problems with people who don't like the religion I believe, maybe I should go to people who do like the religion. So I started presenting my stuff into churches. And the feedback there was, oh, great, it sounds good, now put it to music. I'm like, are you kidding me? Seriously? Put it to music? So I went and decided to try to do some. I went and got myself a piano instructor and started trying to learn how to play the piano. Even was able to write lyrics to a song, an original called "Overcome This World," and I let my piano instructor deal with the music set part of it. I think he came out to be like sort of like a new age, spacey, ethereal type of deal. Something to my liking. But the music part just never panned out. I never got past what they would call grade 2, maybe grade 3 of piano playing. I just couldn't get the rhythm down. But I've kept the keyboard anyway. So I decided to put it away and just put it to the side and think nothing of it. And like a few years later, the youth pastor where I was going to, he started doing some odes, simple odes, and didn't exactly present them too well. I mean, he was looking at a clipboard, looking at a book just like everybody else in the poetry field does. And I'm saying to myself, really? You're gonna present poetry in a way that's gonna put me to sleep, right? I can do better than that. I think I could do a whole lot better than that. And I didn't say that to anybody, but that was the thoughts that was going through my head. And so it got me starting to write it again. Started to present it, and it got a little bit better reception, and people were a little bit more open to it. But it had its limitations in that there was only a certain time, at certain spots, and so I got a little discontent, and I said to myself, what do I do? Go to Christian coffee houses, do it in between sets for whatever bands there are. And next thing I know, I see this thing in my hometown, something called La De Da, Great Matter, Poetic Junction. I'm like, why not? Let's give it a shot. And then started writing there and started presenting myself to an audience that was actually into poetry, not just the religious stuff, not just. Anyway, so to cut to the chase, moved down here. I was not born in this state, but I came down here, and all of a sudden it's like, no more. Go to Jonesboro, and they're like, oh, we got storytelling. And I'm like, storytelling? I ain't no storyteller. Everybody knows that. But anyway, we'll do a little bit more if we got time. But, so, eventually there has been poetry, things surfacing little by little. Like, I don't know, used to be over at the Acoustic Coffee House, they would have it on Monday nights. Every Monday night from 9 to 11. I would sit in for the first few weeks and just check it out. Then I would go ahead and present my stuff, and the rest is history. That lasted for about 3 years. So when that shifted to more of a music venue, it was like, okay, the writing stopped. So jump ahead 9 years, and all of a sudden a place called Willow Tree does music. And I go in, check it out, follow the music there. About a week later, one of the co-hosts, his name was Bill DeBall. He goes, why don't you present something? I'm like, I'm no musician, this is a music venue. Well, go ahead and show us what you got. Okay. So next week, go ahead and presented it. And so we've been doing it since. Different venues. And the one thing that really bothered me through all of this was that I happen to like a clipboard. And I'm like, nothing wrong, it's my trademark. But there's something wrong because you never, ever put your eyes on the things that matter, the people listening to you. You're always focused on the paper. You're always focused on the little screen of your smartphone. That doesn't get through to me. It certainly doesn't get through to the people that are listening to you a lot of times unless they're really bent on listening to what you have to say. What gets through to people is eye contact. So, aside, maybe I should stop doing poetry, start doing spoken word, which, among other things, has been captured by the poets, but really, it could be any number of things, including storytelling. Story, and I'm sticking to it. Thank you very much.